Spirit Light Body, I'm for it, y'all. What's going on, man? You already know what it is. All right, just getting done with a little bit of yoga, wholeness to fight master yoga. That's the one of the videos I was doing today or whatever. You can find that in my yoga playlist, right? But I want to talk to y'all about the knowledge, right? The wisdom, why you come to this channel. You see what I'm saying? Why you deal with me, right? Okay, so I told y'all when I'm quiet, you ain't seen me doing much on here. You just seeing me videos. Remember, I'm advancing because if you watch my YouTube channel when I first started, I wasn't doing any of that stuff, y'all. Like, I can't say like in the term discovered, like I'm the one who found this out, but 3 years ago, I cracked into something. Let's put it like that, right? And what I cracked into, that knowledge, and it's not just the knowledge, it's the application of that knowledge, which brings wisdom, is what got me to where I'm at right now. See, I could have been at this point, y'all, but I got sidetracked. I got hit with the hijack. You know what I'm saying? Like most of us getting hit with the hijack, the program, thinking you're something that you're not. You see what I'm saying? It's stuck in a perception that does not serve you. You see what I'm saying? Not at all. So turning all that around. You see what I'm saying? Changing the flow of the magnetic body. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just want, need, me. You got to reverse that. Give, 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 give. You see what I'm saying? It's better to give than receive, because if you're giving, at least that means you got it. You see what I'm saying? Versus when you're always looking, you see what I'm saying? You don't got it. So that's where stuff like it's better to give than receive comes from. And think about this too, y'all. It's not like from the quote that I just listened to when I got done with the Fight Master Yoga, like it said that it's not the actions that you do every once in a while which shapes your life. It's what you do consistently is what shapes your life. So this is like what I was trying to explain to my mom about. If you just do yoga 10 minutes a day, you're better off than the man who does an hour 3 times a week. Why? Because you're more consistent. So that's the thing. I'm seeing this. And then I've been getting a scoop on the ancient story, right? Like what really happened, what really took place on this earth. Like even the perception of looking at the Bible from another standpoint, because that being was not the one and only. Like he actually had a mother, a wife. It's a whole nother, you see what I'm saying, thing that they're keeping away from you in these other texts that they call non-canonical, or it's pseudo, you know what I'm saying? But now when you got the third eye to see, cause see, I see so many spiritual teachers teaching all this stuff, but they can't even see into the spiritual plane. Like I just looked at an article the other day talking about, oh, this earth was hit with this cosmic ray of energy that it hadn't seen and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, okay, anybody who meditates every day with a third eye, you been knew that. You see what I'm saying? You tapped into the earth, you got you don't have to have just the monatomics, but you got the natural elements, you see what I'm saying, the minerals, the proper minerals in your body running through you. Because if you still stuck on, like I told y'all, the little 12 minerals in this little cereal you ate this morning and think that that's like boosting you up or giving you some type of power and energy, it's not. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, there's 102 minerals. I'm not gonna go through this because I've been through this on my channel over and over, so you should already know this at this point. So getting forward to the internal plane, having a connection to the source yourself, not having to go external all the time and outside, but able to listen to the inner voice. Like the other day, man, I was like, yo, I ain't gonna listen to nothing today on the job. I was like, I'm gonna just listen to my inner voice. You see what I'm saying? Like when you don't have to look for nothing outside of you, you can just listen to the inner voice and it gives you guidance and direction. I've had this inner voice my whole life, but like I told you earlier, you get hijacked. See, and that's where, like, coming around to the ancient story, right? That's what it talks about. You see what I'm saying? The Nomo. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all heard of the Nomo. The Nomo. You can look at that in a concept of the heavenly realm, right? Then their child, you see what I'm saying, which is Leb, the mistress of speech, as they call her. Now, or the mistress of speech begets Leb, but Leb is the one who basically is the like mother of all the humanity, right? And all of the beings on this earth. Now, she creates this earth, or this, okay, let me get this correct. So she's the mother and she creates all these different things that you see, right? But her son, the jackal, remember I told you the hijack. Most of us have been hit with the hijack. So peep the words, right? Like I told y'all, the words. You got to watch the words. So the jackal, or what you know as Yaldabaoth, I mean, it has many names: Thoth, Hermes, Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl. You see what I'm saying? We can keep going on and on and on. This thing sets itself up as God, the supreme over all the religions, right? And then got you worshiping it and giving it energy. And this is a real astral entity. Like, this ain't like some fake fictitious, like, see, I went through all that, like, trying to, like, nah, if this is what it's saying it is, this is bogus, and this is not what it is. In fact, it's actually would be you. You see what I'm saying? Which is true. But then coming around again and actually discovering that, hold on, wait, this is a real entity. And like, oh, okay, this explains some of the stuff I've seen on the other planes. And starting to really comprehend the symbolism and things, right? So I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, yo, it is amazing when you learn about yourself, because you play a key role in this. Remember, you come here every day, every single day. You keep coming back here. Why? Because you got something to do. Look at all the people who die and get knocked off around you. Maybe they weren't serving their purpose. Maybe they already did. But nonetheless, they cross. So you keep coming back. So why? You got something to do. You're here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. We say these things, but like, yo, do we really know, though? You see what I'm saying? You profess to know, but do you really know? Knowing is a feeling, like I told y'all. So you have to be able to feel into yourself. You got to clean the body out so you can feel the organs again when the heart's talking to you, when the kidney's talking to you, when the liver's talking to you. So just understand me, y'all, that if I didn't care, like, I'm not on here for some ego trip, like, yo, like, man, come on, man, I'm beyond that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I don't have ego, and ego's not bad. I'm not saying that, for the record. I'm not saying it's good, not saying it's bad. It is what it is, and it is necessary. You do need ego. So with that being said, though, like I always explain to people, that all the ancient texts was telling you proficiently, without a shadow of a doubt, that you are here to raise out of your lower animalistic nature, you see what I'm saying, and to reascend the ladder of lights the same way the soul entered the body, to go back the same way, you see what I'm saying, the straight and narrow, and to ascend. But most of us, when we start that kundalini, it zigzags. See what I'm saying? Good, bad, Venus, Mars. See what I'm saying? Going through all the planets or the organs, right? And then gets up here. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, but straight and narrow is the way. And so that's why I say, like, when you really understand the mysteries and you understand all this stuff and you see it from a whole nother level. Sorry, y'all, I need some water, man. Kundalini is raised the other way. The other day, I was in the yoga, and I just start feeling it just coming up the back. It was like icy. It was like icy hot. And I'm like, ooh. I'm like, oh man. I keep going. This thing is about to really start flowing, and I'm like, oh, I can't stop it. I'm like, yeah. So, I mean, you know, when you got that energy, you know, kundalini, that makes the body warm, hot, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, I need some water is all it is. But forgive me, though. But if y'all is feeling this, though, and you want me to keep elaborating on stuff like this, because, like, I've been meaning to do this video for some time now, and just, like, when you understand the ancient story and you see it in yourself, because all those characters I explained, like the Nomo, then Leb, the Mother Earth, you see what I'm saying? Then the Jackal, her son, you see what I'm saying? Now him and the Archons created the body and the organs, which we're sitting in right now. You see what I'm saying? So when you looking at this stuff, oh, it's good, oh, they the good ones, are they the bad ones? Stop, man. You're going to burn your corpus callosum out. You see what I'm saying? Like them left and right hemispheres of the brain, or the two snakes, you see what I'm saying, will have you going nuts. Is that good one, is that bad? You got to stop doing that. You got to learn to embody the neutrality, the third pole, and just observe. Like I told y'all, if you want to travel the astral plane, like, yo, like, you have to learn to stop judging every damn thing you see and observe and learn to feel. Like, yo, like, look at the videos I was sharing about, like, Dan Winter. Go look at his videos. Now, I've been telling y'all for a hot minute now that when I'm meditating, I'm seeing the ancestors. Go look at what he said, that them children, when them children talk about they can see without their eyes, which I've been telling you, I've been doing, they see the vortex. They always tell the same story. And when they see the vortex, right, they say that it comes to a point and it becomes an eyeball, and then they can see. The same thing I've been saying, not in the same words, but it's the same thing I've been saying. And man, I want y'all to check that out, man. I was gonna put a clip of his on mine, but I was like, man, I ain't trying to turn my channel into just, you know, me sharing other people's stuff. But you know, if y'all's rocking with that and stuff, man, yo, I don't always have the time to explain some of this stuff. But yo, I put some clips on stuff for here for y'all to check out. But that's why I said I'm learning now. It's taking me about a year and some change to stabilize the physics of out-of-body travel. You see what I'm saying? What they call in physics action at a distance, which in spirituality we call telekinesis. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, when you can comprehend these things, that's why I said, like, yo, you want the smoke. Like, yo, like, when you come on here with me, that, man, I'm telling you, you better make sure You better make sure, because I got the physics even to back this stuff up. When you start understanding the implosion, like I said, not external going in, inside, right? So the implosion, not explosion, not out like they do. They reverse the knowledge. But when you know originally it was to implode, to go into the internal world. So when you, like right now, I'm sitting on near a ley line, right? And when you go into the internal world, you inhabit the array, the neural network, Indra's net, right? See what I'm saying? And then you can travel the array, which boom, that's the magnetic body. So just like when you go to sleep at night and your consciousness leaves the body, boom, it travels down the nearest magnetic ley line. So that's why I say, when you understand the physics and the science behind this stuff, y'all, I ain't playing games like I told you, man. Spirit light body, I love y'all, man. Holding this, hit that like button, share this thing, man. Yo, let them know what's up, man. Don't be afraid. Hit that like button. Don't just look at it, you know what I'm saying, and get the knowledge. No, hit the like button, share it, man. I love y'all, man. Wholeness.